folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at question 713, Subarray product less than k. The way we'll be approaching this problem is by using 2 pointers, and those 2 pointers will try to calculate the product between those 2 pointers and keep moving them till our condition is valid, which is the product is less than k. So let's get started. Let's think about a few test cases. If k is less than or equal to 0, we can just return the result as is, because all of the numbers given in the array will be greater than or equal to 1. So let's just add the test case. If k is less than or equal to 0, you would just return 0. And let's set up the next few variables that we care about. The first thing is the result. In the end, we just have to return the result with some magic in between, right? And what else do we need to have? We need to have like the initial product. Since everything starts with a 1, we can assume that the product will at least be 1 and not 0 or anything less than that. And then we have the for loop, right? So we need 2 pointers. Let's call them I and j. So I will be equal to 0, j will also be equal to 0. We keep incrementing j, so I will act as the left pointer and j will act as a right pointer. So j would be less than nums.length, and you keep incrementing j. Awesome. Once we have this, we multiply the product by the current element, which would be nums of j. Once you multiply it by j, you need to keep checking if the product, as long as it is greater than or equal to k, you need to keep dividing it by the values that we have multiplied on the left. So it would be product, and you would divide that by nums of I, but you need to also keep incrementing the left pointer. So you increment that right there. But the other thing that we need to do is make sure that I doesn't exceed j. So that's also something that you want to do. While I is less than or equal to j and the product. And once that's done, so how many subarrays can you find between those two? So it would be j minus I plus 1. And why is that? Because because it is like continuous subarray, like as in the numbers have to be right next to each other, you just have to count the number of arrays that keep like decreasing in size. So you can think about okay, this is a subarray between a and I and j, and then the subarray is between I plus 1 and j. The subarray is between I plus 2 and j, or the other way around actually. So it'll be the subarray between I and j, the subarray between I and j minus 1. So that's how you add. That's the reason why you keep that's how you get this, the number of subarrays, continuous subarrays between them, and then that's the result. Let's try compiling this. The first few test cases are okay. Everything else is okay as well. Awesome. Let's talk about the space and the time complexity of the solution. The time complexity of the entire solution is of n, since we are using just one for loop to iterate through all of the values in the array. And the space complexity is of 1, since we're not using any additional space for our problem. Awesome. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'd really appreciate that. It would keep me motivated to make more videos. Thanks so much, and I'll see you folks soon. Peace.